that I'm having dropped frames tonight on the last night where I'm streaming with Comcast. We're getting fiber installed in the morning. It's exciting. Hand's great, deck's great, magic's great. Keep putting mulligan, sign me up. These three cards, they could be anything.
That's true, the more lands.
Ooh, it's the beer, isn't it? I'm excited for the beer.
Better not be.
Oh, God bless, not a beer batch. I don't know that my body's ready for a beer batch.
Yeah.
My body is ready. I don't know if my mind is ready for a beer batch.
You're so good.
I'll draw a card in response to you drawing a card, nerd. Get out of here. It could be Monument. It could be, there's like a tempo deck. I use that term loosely. Are subs supposed to get ads? Totally just sat through an ad. Were you logged in already on your browser? Oh, subs are not supposed to see adverts. Except for my wonderful adverts in the corner here. You missed your third land drop? Nice tapped land, opponent. I might need to restart Magic Online. It's running kind of slowly. You know, even for Magic Online.
Nice draw.
Alright, good. Let's hit our four lands on time.
Sure. That's great, man. Pro tip, don't fumigate this board.
Don't fumigate this board, but I'll gain 2 life.
That's true.
That's so good.
That is a fact.
Maybe part of it running slowly is the fact that my internet is being poop.
Could be that.
Drop casual 14% frames. Oh, mobile. I have no idea about mobile. Their mobile stuff is weird. What?
I'm sorry, I was looking at my phone. It's an endless 1-for-1.
For 2. Am I countering that? Or am I like digging for a fumigate?
No, fuck. What?
I'm casting a Supreme this turn. The question is, am I countering this or am I using an impulse?
No, I probably impulse. Look for fumigate. What's the card he has in his hand?
I have no idea. He probably just wants to do this, right?
I guess. Oh, you need a white source too, idiot.
Oh, I do, don't I? I mean, I didn't bottom any white sources there, so... You know, details.
You have a glimmer, you're fine.
The channel, there's a setting on my channel, Ian, that's supposed to control whether or not subs...
Glimmer is when he draws.
No, I don't want to glimmer when he draws.
You sure?
Yeah, because if he has a censor, he's going to censor the fumigate then. So, like, I'd rather he censor my glimmer than censor my fumigate, right? Right? Just like 10 out of 10, that's how that works?
I guess.
I mean, we're kind of scared of it too. Like, what if they play a Selfless Spirit? Or, like, have mana up for an Avacyn?
You have Supreme for that.
Not if I'm doing it the turn I fumigate.
Look at that.
Am I bottoming that? I think so.
Supreme, yeah.
Definitely want to planes.
Well, they don't have Avacyn, so you're lucky.
They don't have Avacyn up, you're not wrong. Now, am I just running this in here?
Yeah, dude.
I guess I'm going to discard otherwise.
Yeah.
And, like, if they're not censoring this, they'd be censoring that. Oh, that all worked. Alright, deal. People that are watching, are you getting a slideshow? My OBS is reporting a lot of dropped frames. God, it's so fitting that the last day I'm trying to... Opponent concedes. Alright.
They have Eldrazi in their deck? More Eldrazi than just the Endless one?
Maybe? I have no idea. The Endless one is really throwing me off, right?
And they whiffed on, they whiffed on a land for, like, a...
Is the cat matchup?
It's a good question. It's definitely,
Working fine? Alright.
Oh, you cut the other rats. I get it.
Yeah, I cut those. I went up a descent, so we still have 6 sweepers.
Honestly, I feel like you want the Linvala.
Yeah, my Magic Online's running really slowly. Probably need to restart that. Oh, Magic Online's using 3 gigs of memory right now. When for reference, Magic Online should only use it uses like 1.5 gigs when you first load it up. So
I think you cut the Jace.
Okay, yeah, Jace seems bad. Oh, I want the Descends, right? Because they probably have Selfless Spirits.
Yeah.
Do I want to trim Fumigates?
I don't think so. I think you're supposed to cut like I mean maybe a Blessed Alliance.
Yeah, Alliance isn't good against the stupid.
The 1/2s.
Yep.
It's okay. Maybe you want the cats. I don't.
I'm gonna bring in a couple cats, and I'm gonna cut a Fumigate and leave a couple Alliances to like gain life early.
I don't know if the Unsummon's good, but I think it's gonna be. I feel
I think it's fine. Yeah, because you can like pick up the selfless end of turn. Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
I'm gonna do this, and actually, I'm gonna cut to a sponsor screen here really quick and restart Magic Online so we can clear the memory that it's using. Sorry for the brief delay. We could take a peekaboo at the task manager here at how much memory it's using when it first boots up. It was using 3.5 gigs. Alright, and we're back. Task manager says less than a gig of memory. That's, yep. Alright, that's much better. Easy mulligan here. Awkward keep, but certainly keep.
Snap it off.
Bottom. No, not really, Gentle Giant. I pretty much just play online these days. Paper, playing TCGs in paper is cumbersome and awkward. Especially with, like, between Hex and Magic Online having, like, regular constructed tournaments that I can play from home for, like, reasonable prices. Like, I just don't have any incentive to, like, leave my house. Makes the wife happier when I play from home, too. Yeah, happy wife, happy life. God, this is running so much better. That's so weird. Now that it's running, nope, yep, still just barely a gig of memory. It's weird what happens when your application stops.
Do you think Moto has memory leaks by chance?
You think so? Possibly. I don't know.
Can't tell. Was Selfless Spirit this turn? Or excuse me, Spellcaller, whatever that card's called.
Yeah, possibly. I played, what was the last local-ish? Matt and I played a team event in the Quad Cities recently, but I was the last paper tournament I've played at all in recent memory. Is this the stupid, no, X spell? Oh, it's an endless one. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, Monument doesn't cast like that. It was using 3 gigs of memory. Before I just restarted it, it was using almost 3.5 gigs of memory. Discord memory leaks too, this current build on here. I pulled up my task manager earlier and it was using over 2 gigs and I was like, well, that's not okay.
Yeah, I close mine often because it fucks up. Yeah, we're dead. I think there's...
We're fine. Shut up. I'm gonna take 4 here and then I'm gonna cast this and gain some life.
I can't wait to get quelled. Do another one? Oh shit.
What is? I don't understand. I don't understand.
This is the,
is this the
God-Pharaoh deck?
the God Pharaoh deck? Yeah.
Well, like,
That's gotta be right. Or maybe it's
you can't do anything.
no,
with
it
that
can't
card.
be Elder Deep Fiend because this is converted mana cost 0.
You can't do anything with that card. Right, exactly. Ooh.
I'm just gonna gain 4 here because I want to use this to draw some cards. I'm gonna cast this on my turn because I almost certainly want to not run into a negate. And then this cat hopefully won't run into a negate. Alright, well. Looking for untapped lands.
Perfect.
Let's I get 3 looks.
Holy shit. Nice deck, idiot.
I wasn't even greedy. I almost kept it. I was like, nah, we just like want to hit lands and cast these cats, right?
Wow.
It's like cat,
This is
baby.
Eldrazi, dude. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it is the Gate to the Afterlife deck. Yep.
Man, are we in? It's only 7.
Bit of land will be fine.
6.
Whoa.
What'd you just do?
A card bot sent me a trade request.
They're getting negated. I would have jammed the cat.
So we're doing. Oh, good. This is that.
It's a bug?
No, it's a feature. There's a website that lets people have bots send you trade requests. I was a video of Caleb Durward getting spammed out on the stream of this. Yeah, so this is
Can you block
just
this user?
nope. And then they send them from all sorts of different trade bots. So, you know, our stream might be getting spammed out by that quality feature here on Magic Online.
DDoS.
But it's the equivalent of a Magic Online DDoS, yeah. And the software doesn't give you any tools of actually not fighting it here.
That's nice.
So other cats have +1/+1 and have lifelink, but these things have lifelink on their own, right?
Yeah.
What? So why cats? Sure.
Because there's more cats than just the tokens.
There's more
idiot.
cats than just the tokens. Yep.
Haven't you seen the new commander
Yep.
deck?
So it's probably gonna keep flipping back and forth here. Yep. See, look, this is a feature. Yep. All right. So I'm just gonna trade boards here, basically, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is fine. The only shitty thing is the champion of wits comes back as a 4/4, or like whatever.
This isn't necessarily the opponent. This is very likely someone who's watching the stream and wants to harass me while I'm streaming. Oh, right. This lets them loot, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cards.
3 cards. They had 3 things die. But,
Oh,
yeah.
that lets them loot. Yeah.
Yep.
Man, that's nice.
Oh, now we got to dive into the Magic Online account settings. Account settings. Nope, we don't need to see my information. That's great. That's great.
What a fucking good program.
That's good. Good quality stuff. All right. Oh, let's cast this. Bottom that. Top of land. Play tap land? Yeah, play tap land, then I can play approach next turn. Good chance they have negates or something in their deck.
No, we went through this.
Yeah, the newer builds have negates in them.
Well, they better. This is a 3/3 again. What's that do? I forgot what that land does.
It mills them 4. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures in their graveyard now. This needs 6 to go get the thing. Yeah. Just need 1 more in there.
Wow.
Do I play around Censor? No, there's no way. If they have counters, it's negate, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just going to open a trade request because you can't have 2 trade requests at the same time.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, deal. Yep. So they milled themselves over and they hit a bunch of stuff there, so then they get to do their thing. Yep. It doesn't do anything. They still expect payment. They're not giving me cards for free. They're opening trade requests from bots. Because the bot's going to close the trade request out here at some point. It's not just going to stay like that forever. Like, it's not just going to keep what it is. Like, all right, I think I'm just passing here so I can Supreme Will a Gate to the Afterlife if they play one. I can take another hit from this, and then next turn I can play my Regal Caracal or whatever it is. This shitty cat thing.
Caracal.
Caracal.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Magic Online accounts aren't free. And I don't have a second computer here that I can open Magic Online on. I guess I could open a second copy here on my computer, but that sounds like a great way. Open 2 copies of the application that's leaking memory. Sounds just like good quality decision making on my part.
I have a Magic Online account, but guess what?
What?
I don't know the login or the password.
I don't know the login or the password. Yep, good stuff. All right, so they've cast out my cast out. Sure. Don't want that. That's probably fine. So let's Glimmer again.
Army deck pretty quick.
We're looking for like another cast out, basically, right?
Yeah, I guess. You also gotta find a way to get this thing off the table.
I guess if I how many lands do I have? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can't. I can still cast the cat post Glimmer.
If they did, yeah.
So I'm bottoming both of these. Good stuff. Good stuff.
That's fine. You got a bunch of blockers.
Yep.
You gotta gain 12 in play. Fun. See, this is the kind of stuff that makes me really want to get back into streaming.
Yeah, right. Good. God bless this person that's taking the initiative here, giving me a trade window. Alright, so hopefully that's going to be the last of that nonsense. So, do they actually play Ulamog? They haven't been in Ulamog yet. Why are there endless ones in their deck? So they can just, like, pay 0 and discard them?
Reanimate for 0, man.
This card's not legendary? How is this card not legendary?
Have you met Wizards?
Have I met Wizards of the Coast? That's fair. Fair.
Design team before?
Fair and balanced assessment. So,
Eighth Works Marvel.
we're going to get a second. Oh, I'm just dead, right? Because these fly? Good shit.
You had a descent. Oh, you had a. Yeah.
Good shit. Alright.
Bang.
Oh, and these come back into play as 7/7s, too.
Yeah.
Because they give themselves a bonus. Okay. Alright, so now we know what's going on the other side of the table. So we can bring in Negates, and we can bring in Disallows, and Fumigate is fine. I feel like the cat's actually not good in this matchup. I feel like Blessed Alliance is not particularly good. Is 3 of the Council good enough? Probably not. That's probably dumb. Stasis Snare probably kind of mediocre. I guess it exiles the thing. Probably better than Unsummon.
It's probably better than the. Unsummon's okay. It's a token. Like,
That's true. Let's do this.
it's probably fine. It's not great, but it's fine. This map probably sucks.
What?
This probably sucks. This.
We beat this matchup yesterday.
Yeah.
I feel like we just played a game where we were post-board and had no idea what they were doing. Any thoughts on the red-green Vengevine deck for this past? I do not have an educated or informed opinion on it.
You want me to tell you?
It's probably worse than Dredge, right?
It's literal worst dredge.
It's just like a bad Dredge deck.
Everyone's like, oh, this guy has Vengevine.
I can tell you that there were a bunch of people streaming it last night, so...
I think Caleb was 0-3 when he played.
Okay, you know, it sounds about right.
One of the better players. Bad.
I don't think so. Matt and I talked about Authority of the Councils, I think, because their things stick around, right? It gives them a chance to not, like, gib us out of the game like they did that game, but I feel like we're often not getting gibbed out of the game. I'm going to wait to cycle this Censor.
Yeah, keep it. All their shit's expensive.
If we miss a land drop here, yeah, so now we're going to cycle a Censor if we miss, because we really want to hit this Glimmer on time.
Weird. I don't think this deck's very good. I could be wrong.
The deck our opponent's playing?
Nice.
Ding.
Look at that. You have one of those, right?
Yep. Alright, so they still haven't hit a thing to refurbish. Yep, you have a Dorko.
Can't refurbish that glue.
Can't refurbish the coup.
You're gonna miss a land drop too.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Probably gonna cycle. You disallow the clue. That'd be hilarious.
Shut up.
Why they miss the land drop and just? Oh, they may just have negate.
That's fine. They're negating this and they're not negating these, right?
Who cares?
Supreme Mullen to get a land drop here. God, I hate my life.
You're so good at this game. You just like take the descend.
That's got to be worse than the Fumigate, right?
I mean, exos things so they can't get them back. That's the only thing. But
I mean, I just don't have. It's probably just another Supreme Will, right?
yes.
I guess I don't have anything that impacts the board right now.
It seems real bad. But
All right,
single
Impulse.
land drop seems real bad. It's
Impulse for a land. Miss. Good beat. Good beat.
Good. Yeah, that was. I blame Magic Online.
But it's just the. I can only assume the shuffling algorithm for Magic Online is designed with the same quality as the rest of the software.
That's Ponder.
That's a refurbish. Yep. They've only got one crapper in here, though.
That's fine.
Alright, do that. They don't have any pressure, so, yep. Pass the turn.
I mean, they don't have any pressure. They got a 1-2.
I feel like they probably have another negate based on how aggressive they were with that other one, but they're also short on mana, so they might have just been like doing that to try and stumble our setup.
Yeah, right. This doesn't.
We're like 10 out of 10 jamming this approach on 7. And like we might. They have a way to make energy here. Oh, look at that. The person that typed just the word penis in chat is asking me why they were banned. That's so strange. Am I disallowing this?
That's tough. Because then you can't Supremo for lands. Like, I don't know.
Like, this is likely to... This gives them energy. It's like I'm putting one thing in the bin versus giving them 6 looks at things.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm supposed to disallow this.
That's fine. You have negate this.
That's awkward. Hey, Thunderbro Hellkite with the host. Welcome to folks coming over from Thunderbo's channel.
If they have negate, you have them on the...
Yeah, if they negate, I'm going to negate back.
That's good.
And if we miss land drop here, we'll just Supreme Will and Impulse and try and hit.
Yeah.
So that puts a second crapper in their bin. Dang.
They're probably just, like, holding the negate. They probably have a negate, but are holding it for the... approaches, I would assume.
I feel lied to and want a refund. You can't ask for a refund, Immortals. Come on now. You actually pay money to be here.
I can't do chargebacks here.
Oh, God. They're doing a chargeback.
Sure.
Alright, 8 more turns.
Please tap out. I feel like it's worth it.
I feel like that's worth Supreme Willing. Yep.
They're gonna be able to flash it back next turn.
No, they're not. It costs 7, man.
Oh, it's 7, not 6.
Yeah.
The other one's 6. Yeah, the good one.
Still right on Card Hoarder. I wrote like a couple one-offs for Card Hoarder forever ago.
You're supposed to let it go.
Am I supposed to let this happen? Yeah, and then like Supreme Will.
for land.
Yeah. Because this is only putting creatures. This is only putting creatures 3/4 in their bin.
Is that their second negate?
This is their third negate.
Okay, yeah. So I'm definitely on board with this plan.
Yeah, someone asked about Card Market. Card Market's not doing content anymore. So I'm not gonna be ready for them. I will have an article posted on. I'm gonna be writing weekly for GatheringMagic.com. There's a new site that I'm gonna be writing for. Look at that. There was one land in there. God bless.
Oh, you hit it.
We got it. Yep.
Look at that. That's a good one. Now, if we hit running lands, we're gonna be okay.
Do this, and then they have to have a negate for this one.
You need like land. It's like you have a
Yeah.
second one in hand.
Yeah, I have a second one in hand. Ugh. Please tap all of your mana.
Remember last night when we won, when the guy had one negate?
Only one negate, yeah, just like had all this stuff.
Use all of your mana.
Alright, they milled themselves.
Okay.
Did they hit? I think they hit enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they're 1 creature short, actually.
Oh, so
I'm still just jamming this, right?
I would assume yes. I mean, if you draw a land, it's still probably okay to wait 1 turn, 2 turns. Like, because you can have this plus negate up, but like that's your call. I don't hate just jamming it. They've used
He's
3
played
negates.
3 negates. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast it.
Let's go.
Alright.
Fourth negate. Yes.
I hate my life. I just hate everything about it.
What a game.
What a... Just slide sideways out of my chair here for a second. Yeah, we're going to. It's fine. We'll crack this Blighted Fen and get 2 closer. What a tilt.
That is
It's
tough.
4th negate.
All 4 negates.
And the extra tilt is like, you... Wait, did they have that the whole time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, they had it the whole time. Alright, yeah, well, we might be dead.
We're dead.
Yeah, sometimes they have all 4 negates. Good beat, good beat.
4 negates and 30 cards. That's good.
I'm gonna draw the untapped land and get punished for not waiting. Like, there's no guarantee we're gonna hit the untapped land, though. So, taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here.
Yeah, we need help. Of course, we have untapped land on top of our deck.
Even if we have like a Fumigate or a Descend here, we're not in a good spot because they're gonna get to like bring back an Angel of Intervention next turn.
Yep. Yeah, we're fine. Fuck you.
Yep. Good beat. Good beat.
We can't win this game anymore. There's a Fumigate. Good.
All right. Just like all signs saying I should just sign off and stop streaming. It's like they had 4 negates. My Comcast is dropping frames. We're getting DDoSed on Magic Online because it's a piece of shit software. Just like everything.
Somebody type penis in the chat.
Someone typed penis in the chat that was upset that I banned them. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a much better night than I am here. This is just like, just miserable.
It's gonna get better. Man, fuck, that's awesome. I'm so glad we got punished for that.
All right. All right. Just instantly think about what we're doing. I mean, the Comcast has been fine for a while, but it's fine. The Comcast is getting replaced by fiber literally in the morning. The guy said he'd be here between 8 a.m. and 8:30. And it's weird. They gave me a 30-minute window instead of a 3-hour window like Comcast always gives me. That's so fucking strange. That's so strange. It's so weird. When a company cares about your business, they give you a 30-minute window instead of a 4-hour window. No, the metery went under because the guy that put all the money into the website didn't believe in paying for backups.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we'll censor this. Even with the Fumigate in our hand, like, this is just going to put so much pressure on the table between now and then.
Yeah, man. Honestly, we're just gonna draw lands the rest of the game too, but
That's fine. Gotta hit our first 7 anyways. A Portau that came into play untapped. How strange. Yeah, that one's fine. That one's not going to apply nearly enough pressure.
it's gonna scram a million cards once you Fumigate.
I don't care. All their cards suck. I think I'm going to Impulse looking for a draw 2 here.
Whew. Good choice.
I mean, the good news is we don't have to draw those 3 lands right now.
Good choice. Yeah, good choice.
God, what a fucking night. What a night.
It's fine. Just take you 3 and shut up.
Jake with 3. Be quiet, quit your bitching, Hoagland.
All their cards suck. They have a Fumigate, man.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is a matchup.
You just dump truck this one, I'm pretty sure.
I'm just back over them. Pour it on out.
Play something good here.
I'm Gonti and get my Censor. Just a walking ballistic.
Yeah.
Am I cycling this?
Probably.
No, probably not.
You need to follow up. You don't have.
Yeah, I don't have any cards. Ooh. Ooh.
Alright, good.
All right.
Do the same.
Nope. He's gonna sacrifice that for mana, so we're gonna
Smart.
end up taking one here.
Hopefully they're smart. Hopefully not.
You were playing mono. Well, your first mistake was you played mono black Eldrazi. It's okay. I also made that mistake too after having looked at the deck list from the Grand Prix.
Dude, who let you play that? You didn't ask me.
So the problem with playing Big Red is that costs $12 to play. You can't play Legacy for less than $12. Though to be fair, you're probably pretty likely to 3-2 with Big Red. The format's been like mono Delver lately.
Honestly, is Legacy ever friendly?
Is Legacy ever friendly? Yeah, that's always a joke.
Shit up, like,
There's no friendly Legacy leagues because Watsy knows what the format is. Did you see my tweet about the top finishings from the Legacy challenge?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, the deck's just busted in half. And like, if you're not playing a 1-mana Planeswalker, you probably shouldn't be playing Magic. Dude, how do you beat Infinite Deadlands? Oh god. What is that?
That's a Gear Hulk. I think I'm just cycling those, right?
I mean, you can Stasis Snare that one. Yeah, that's fine. You can also Blessed Alliance this one. At some point.
Let's see what we drop. Okay, we can approach.
That's good. Wish we would have kept that. Yeah. I think it's great.
Fumigate for cleanup in case he goes wide afterwards.
Guess. They got 2 cards.
If we 0-3 this league, we'll play some Kiki Chord. But that's fine. I think this matchup's good enough that we're not going to 0-3.
Don't take the hit from this, please.
I'm not. We're gonna gain 4 and sacrifice it.
I don't want to die to Walking Ballistic for 1 billion.
Well, I mean, Magic Online is just like motto. It's weird when you put something like the challenge event up every week and people like actually care about winning. Like all of a sudden, people play real decks and like the format's all real decks. The top 7 lists that were all 5-1 or better at the Legacy Challenge this week. 2 of them were 4-color control. Ooh, spooky, spooky.
How many approaches did you cut?
How many approaches did you cut, right? Real questions.
That was definitely spooky.
Look, the only thing that's more skillful than casting Blood Moon on turn 1 is playing Karn on turn 3. Just so everything's above the board here.
This might be the person that was T. Dawson earlier.
Prototype in session with a $15 donation. Once you 0-3, are you up for Kiki Chord or Big Red? I've even paid your entry fee. Yep, 10 out of 10. I imported.
You should be playing Kiki Chord at our modern events because you and I together are probably the world's greatest Kiki Chord.
I imported a Kiki Chord deck list into Magic Online, and we are like 110% playing it this week. Check out, there's Dusk Dawns in the sideboard. This card sounds great.
No, that sounds awful.
Magus of the Moon in the main deck. Yeah, we're gonna Kiki Chord at some point this week. Where is my match? Oh, look, a match. Ooh.
That sounds like good Fumigate fodder. Until they become spooky.
So I'm gonna Stasis Snare this. I think cycle the cast out. Actually, I could probably just Blessed Alliance it, right? And they're gonna sacrifice this to the Blessed Alliance,
I mean, they're definitely going to sack that at Blessed Alliance.
right?
Like, do you want to take this hit for 8?
Yeah, I think so. Especially if I'm gaining 4. And then like I'm gonna gain 2 off the Fumigate.
That's fine, I guess.
Gain 4. They sacrifice. I gain 4. You sacrifice. So they'll lose that. We'll take 8 and go to 12. And then we get to go ahead and do this. Am I cycling this? Nah, probably not yet. I mean, people always think Blood Moon decks are fine, right? It's like, it's funny. People talk about like Tron being the problem in Modern. Honestly, I think the Blood Moon decks do more to hurt the mid-range decks than Tron does. No, they could realistically be playing around Blessed Alliance there. I don't think they're necessarily ghosting. Like, a lot of these decks are playing a bunch of Blessed Alliance.
Yeah. That's a good one. Can we find a win con? No.
Look, man, there's only 3 of them in the deck. Sometimes you just don't draw Scape Shift. Speaking from experience.
36 cards left in our library. That's good. I mean, we might lose this game.
We've cast 2 Supreme Wills, so we've bottomed
6
cards. Okay, good. So we're through 30 cards then. Good, clean 30.
Fiery Justice destroys Death Shadow. Not surprised. There we go. I'm sure Kiki Court in general just destroys Death Shadow, to be honest with you. You have a bunch of both. You have a bunch of assholes. Like
We're past the third here now.
like Kiki Court is.
Blood Moon's not even good against Tron. Speaking of someone who's played a lot of Tron recently.
Speaking of someone who beat Blue Moon on camera 2 weeks ago.
I think I'm casting this one.
Yeah.
Like, we're pretty likely to do that.
That's good.
And then we just get to... that's funny. Alright, approach. And then we get to Supreme Will, and then cycle.
The game. Yeah.
And the game ends. It's so weird.
Did you have a big game hunter in your deck?
For this deck? No, this is... I've got a blue
Yeah,
splash.
big game hunter
You
in
need
this deck.
you need Unified Wills and Glen Elender to beat the Valakut decks.
Combos, yeah. Storm's also super popular for whatever reason.
Yeah, I put an Eidolon on the main too. Let's cast
Is
this
that
guy.
card good? Is that deck good? I mean,
Which deck?
Storm deck?
I have no idea. So we take the Censor, and then we go cycle, and then we cast our Approach the Sun, because magic is fun. Alright, I cast my Scape Shift. Does it resolve? Alright, sack all my lands. That's weird, you died. Alright, you know. We have Approach to the Second Sun. Thoughts on UI control with getting into the trials and spreading seeds, Ghost Quarter seconds? I think if you want to play a control deck in Modern, you should probably play Tron.
Good point.
Is Jace good in this matchup? Almost certainly not, right?
Probably not. I don't think Jace-
Descent is, like, fantastic.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're mostly main decked for this deck, right? And Trim a Blessed Alliance, because they're kind of playing around it.
You could like play the Disallow. Like more counters is always pretty good against them. I don't know if you want it or not. On the draw, it's probably not great.
Yeah, I think I just want to impact the board. Is this deck real? I think this deck is a really powerful metagame choice, Chris. I think it seems fantastic against all these mid-range aggressive decks. It actually just seems good against the aggressive decks in general. I think the mono-red matchup's pretty reasonable, too. The ramp matchup seems pretty terrible, and you're probably not great against hard control, but I feel like the hard control decks are probably pretty close to unplayable in this format, unless something like this becomes extremely popular. No, this deck list is... That's a good question. This deck list is kind of a mix of the 10th place deck list and... we cast Scape Shift and they died. This deck list is a mix of the 10th place deck list that Dan Ward built and played and the 28th place list. I kind of like took the things that I liked from both of their decks and kind of melded them together into what we have here.
Did you see the classic deck list at all?
I did not.
It won top 8 of the classic. Also, you should check that one out.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it got like. I'm pretty sure top 8.
It's a little medium, but it's got like Alliance in it, so it's probably fine. And a Fumigate, yep.
Playing against the Thoughtseize deck, you're fine.
How's the Death Shadow matchup with Trod? Very reasonable. So, to have a good Death Shadow matchup, your deck has to be very good at top decking after they Thoughtseize and Inquisition you. Have you ever played against Tron? Are you aware of how good Tron top decks? The top of Tron's deck is just like the hottest fucking fire you could get in Modern. It's very good. Oh, yeah. We just... It's brought in the 2/3s for 2. We're gonna Blessed Alliance this, right?
Are you?
I think so.
I would have played my.
Just like gains us a bunch. Nah, it gains us a bunch of life. Tron is literally interactive by the definition of interactive. Karn, if you read Karn's text box, Karn's entire text box is interacting with your opponent. It downticks for removal, it upticks to discard spell them.
And then it restarts the game. Everyone restarts the game.
Tron plays 5 sweepers in its main deck.
Yeah.
It is literally a control deck. The deck has spot removal and discard and sweepers in it.
This is nice.
The Titan Shift and Storm matchups can be hard for Tron. The black version has good tools post board because you can discard spells, but it's still not easy. You have the tools if you can get a little bit lucky, but it's still definitely not an easy matchup. So we get to Glimmer next turn. We're still at 20, right? It's
This
like
matchup's so good.
Yeah, it feels reasonable.
Like, even if they bring in a pile of discard, they have to have it real.
Like, the salty little monsters that are, like, registering their Tarmogoyfs and they're upset that Tron's unfair and easy to play. No, it's just that's what a control deck has to be playable in Modern. It has to be doing something unfair.
Oh boy. Walking Ballista for 1.
This could be Dissa. Nope, yep, Ballista, sure.
That's fine.
Spot removal, sweeper, finisher. Can control is, yep, right. Has card selection, has Ancient Stirrings for consistency.
It's definitely one of the most consistent decks I've
It is easily one of the most consistent decks in Modern. Yeah, I think so. I think the discard spells and Fatal Push and Collective Brutality is just very, very good. Collective Brutality is more than a discard spell.
Yeah, it's very good. We're gonna get clocked here.
Yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage. They can pay 4 and hit us for 4, 7, 8, 9,
Like Nissa and Gearhulk.
13.
Oh, there's attacking.
Yeah, there's just attacking is great for us.
Hopefully they use all their mana to put a counter on this. Take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, you're gonna go 6.
I just finished typing up just shy of 3,000 words about Tron. That's going to get published on Gathering Magic on Friday, talking about how the deck is great and it's misunderstood and it's actually a control deck because all of those things are true.
That's difficult.
I think I'm just casting this, right? Because like I'm not looking for anything in particular.
I think so.
I think you want to save, like when you have the choice here, you want to save the glimmers for like you're looking for a specific thing.
Oh, what's this?
We're just putting a counter on here in response.
Yeah.
Sure.
The land is going to be a little bit of a bitch. We're going to take 4.
I gain 2, so we're only taking 2 here. We're going to 8. That's fine.
That's good.
Look at that.
I was going to say we need a Stasis Snare. Was my only consideration for Glimmer. But you have a lot of them left.
Yep. So we're gonna take 4, gain 2 here. So we'll end up at 8. And hopefully they just tap out for another threat next turn, and then we get to like snare it or descend or like glimmer or some mix of those things. I don't know why they didn't put a counter on it before damage, and then I guess we were holding mana up and they didn't want to get stasis snared in response. That's the only thing I could think of. If they hit us with this land here, it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, hopefully they just like tap out and play another threat that we get to answer.
I assume that they're just...
It's like a Gear Hulk.
Well, that's good.
Yep, deal.
That's...
Okay, so playing the Hieroglyphic was maybe a little bit loose there because we could cycle that versus these, and I had 2 glimmers.
Maybe?
I can see that being the case. Ding.
We got 1 card left.
Yep, we're just gonna snare both of these, right? Great. I'm just gonna go boop boop if they attack.
Yeah, I didn't think there was really like a question going on here. Yeah, that's like 1,000,000,000% what I'm doing if I'm... Yeah, deal.
Yep, fire it up.
Oh, I thought only the fucking Quagmire was attacking. I was gonna be so happy.
Make sure this actually exiles before we do anything here.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, you have to get rid of that.
This card is so much better than Aether Meltdown in these mid-range matchups.
It's fine. What's it like?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt. I think I want
That's
that
good.
actually. Yeah, I think that's like good, like insurance. Just like in case of
The Censor, like,
yeah,
here.
in case of mistake break glass. This is actually countering a Gear Hulk right now, so
Right now it is.
yeah, I think as long as this is countering a Gear Hulk, we're leaving it in our hand.
I'm with that.
Deal.
Are we cycling now?
No, I don't think so.
What are we doing?
Oh, geez, they're playing into a sweeper?
We're looking for cards. What are we looking for?
I think reprinting probably not.
What is this question? Reprinting Aether Violence Standard would break it? I don't know. There's a lot of good humans.
Tron just falls to pieces so much. Not really. I think Tron is probably one of the most consistent decks in Modern.
If you think Tron falls to pieces, you should play the deck and tell me.
Yeah.
Report back.
Report back. Alright. Gain 2.
Yeah. Scry him up.
Go ahead, scry me a river opponent. Yes, it's takes me right back. This deck feels... If anyone ever played Teamer Scapeshift back in Modern in the day when that deck was good, like, playing this deck feels like playing Teamer Scapeshift did. We're definitely cycling one Censor here. Unless they play another 3-drop, then I might... Nah, I'm going to cycle it, so we'll just descend. Like, let's start with the fact that Tron is only 50 cards. Like, you play at least 10 cantrips, and then, like, you factor in Ancient Stirrings. It's just, like, all of these things. Yep, okay. We're just gonna cycle these 2 things here.
Whoa. What just happened? They played their whole hand out?
Yes, they did.
Oh, my God. Well, this game's over.
Shh, shh, shh. Don't say things like that. They could...
Do you have... No, you don't.
Some of these decks have, Brad's deck had 2 Lost Legacies on the board, FYI.
If you cycled the cast out, could you have been delirious?
No, I've only got 3 card types. Yeah, I need a land. Every deck in Modern is fucking full of 75-25 matchups. That's why Modern's a frustrating format as a competitive Magic player. Modern is literally decks full of 75-25 matchups.
Yep. Yeah, I figured that was... Oh.
A large portion of your matches that you are going to win or lose in Modern are won or lost during the deck registration portion of the tournament that you are playing. And actually, having spent a lot of time playing Tron recently, I think with the Fatal Pushes and the Collective Brutalities, you don't actually have that many 25% matchups anymore. I think you still have some 75% matchups, and I think a lot of your other matchups are much closer than 25%. Much, much closer. I'm going to cycle this. Hey, look, I drew a thing. Oh, look, and then I drew an impulse to make my thing better. That's weird. That's so strange. Let's pass the turn here, get to approach the sun next turn. Good stuff, good stuff. Ip, cheerio, mate.
Alright, kill me quick.
Oh no, not a Catacomb Sifter, opponent. Please, stop. Oh no!
Do they know they're dead next turn?
Alright, I feel better now that we got to win a good matchup.
This matchup's gotta be like... Did we lose this last... You lost this one before I got here, right?
Yeah, I messed this one up yesterday.
I fucked up.
God bless him.
Dude,
There are links to my deck list below the stream. Big giant button says MTG Decks. Click on that. If you're on mobile, tap the screen, press my avatar, swipe to the right, and you'll find there. Don't ask me why they hit it all the way down there.
Dude, yeah,
Unsummon that land just
extra salt.
Tron's worst matchups are Burn and Ad-Nauseam. I don't actually think Burn's that bad if you have multiple Worm Coils and Thrag Tusks. I'd probably say, like, matches like Ad-Nauseam. Actually, Ad-Nauseam's kind of slow. You have time to get Karn online. Probably, like, what's the... Storm is probably one of the harder ones these days. Approaching the sun, approaching the sun. Bottom. Do I want to top this one?
That's a good one,
I think. Is that one okay? Hey, look. Alright. Gascape Shift. Weird. Okay. Weird.
Yeah, that matchup's like...
It's really good. Yep.
Unlosable.
I think that matchup, if you're expecting to play against the black-green deck that Brad Nelson and his brother top 8 of the GP with, and you're expecting to play against mono-red, and you're expecting to play against other kind of mid-rangey creature decks, this is the deck you want to be playing in the standard format. It's very, very good in those matchups. While we're waiting for this next match to pop, I'd just like to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your day here with us. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm joined by Matt Pamonte. We're hanging out playing some standard Magic this evening. If you're enjoying what you see and you're new here, please hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps other people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see and you want to help me produce more of this content, there's a couple different ways you can do that. The first is by subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com would love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. Use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout there. You will save 8% on all of your singles purchases there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells all sorts of different paper TCGs, Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! G2. You can save 5% on your singles orders with them using code Jeff5. InkedGaming.com can help you customize your gaming experience. They do custom playmats and mouse pads and sleeves and stuff like that. And then finally, SpareDeck.com offers kind of a unique service. Let's say you want to play a sweet standard deck like this, but you don't own it, you don't have interest in buying the deck. You can rent any standard or modern deck in paper from SpareDeck for a weekend or up to an entire month, and you can use code Hoagland7 to save 7% on your orders there. We got our third match in this league. Am I allowed to keep this against an unknown on the play?
It just has Fumigate.
It's probably fine, right?
It's dead to mono red, but like everyone's dead to mono red.
Most of our hands are dead to mono red, right?
We always lose to Affinity in game 1.
All right, Prairie Stream, go.
Please, Blooming Marsh.
Please, Blooming Marsh.
Oh, right, it's a swamp. That's good.
Uh-oh.
No, it's fine. You have Fumigate. Shut up.
I have a second to send the Sinful in my board, too.
I watched this guy last night for a little while. I was like probably midnight or something playing this, and literally the guy plays Swamp Crypt Breaker and he goes, "Oh, found a bad matchup." Just crushed his penis. Like, not even close. I was like, your deck has 8 sweepers, dude. Like, get over it. They can't stop you from doing things. You just play your shit. What are they gonna do? Discard a card? Make a 2/2? Give you infinite time to set up?
They don't have a 2-drop.
Yeah, well, they're gonna discard a card and make a zombie.
Oh, sure. Sure, I got
You know
you.
what that card does?
Look, man, I've got no idea. I'm going to fumigate it at some point here.
And they're gonna play a giant fucking Diagraph Colossus and you're gonna die.
So we're making another 2/2 here.
Yeah.
Zombie token, sweet.
Yeah, it looks great. Real cool.
This is way cooler than an F&M promo. I'd much rather get that token.
Yeah.
Too soon? Too soon?
Fuck yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wizards
Wizards of the Coast killed by LGS.
A memoir by Matt Monty.
Oh.
Shit. Yeah, man, load them up. Discard all your extra lands. Yeah, we don't care. They're gonna start drawing cards now. That's scary.
I'm doing better now. The evening started off a little bit rough, but Comcast is stabilized. We're no longer getting DDoSed. Like, you know, good clean living. Am I supposed to Supreme Will that one? Because that one comes back, right?
Yeah, that's the one you gotta get rid of.
It's the cat that comes back.
Yeah, man.
The cat came back the very next day. Oh, the cat came back. They thought he was a goner.
I hope they don't draw a card here. If they do, you're in worse shape. But if they attack you for 5, you're fine.
I always love getting attacked for 5. It's my favorite. Getting negated 4 times, yep, and then getting punished because we could have waited and played around the
We
4th
should've
one.
won that game if we were smarter.
Yeah,
More patient.
yeah, we probably should have just taken a hit there.
I thought about it. I said it, and then I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
No
yep,
way
yep,
they
yep.
have the 4th one. 20 cards in their deck.
20, yep.
Wrong again.
In case it wasn't apparent from my mannerisms and my lots of random singing, I had a lot of musical theater in high school and Boy Scouts growing up. We had a lot of skits
Oh, you're not
and
wearing a musical
songs.
shirt
I'm
today.
not wearing a
You
musical shirt today. No, yeah, this is not half my t-shirts or show shirts from college.
For sure you were.
Christy actually started buying me new t-shirts because she didn't want me to wear the ratty old
God bless
t-shirts
her.
from undergrad anymore.
I knew I liked her. Please attack. Damn it.
I'm still just fumigating, right?
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
We're just gonna draw a card.
So Declan's new thing is when he walks in the room, he goes, "Dad, I'm back."
Kids.
What do we think the bad matchups are for this deck? Decks that have counter spells.
No, that's not even true.
I think it's specifically control decks. I think it's specifically decks that have a lot of counter spells on them.
Control decks and the ramp deck. We decided.
The ramp deck is pretty tough because we don't really have meaningful interaction for them, and they're able to World Breaker and Ulamog us.
Any deck with Razaketh and multiple counter spells.
I think this deck
You're okay.
seems very good against these kind of creature-based aggressive decks, though. It's really strong. Deal.
That's gonna be a million. Oh, that's only.
It's only 4/4 man. Calm down.
Oh, we hit our land drop too.
Am I summoning this?
No.
Oh, they could attack with it.
Yeah. What?
Deal. Okay. Shh. Shh. Shh.
Are you
No, I'm not really traveling for Magic anymore this year.
You're,
Like,
you're unsummoning a Liliana's Mastery token.
yeah, that's true.
Like, billion%.
I never played Scapeshift when it was good. We're just being
Playing around Censor,
we're being completely honest here. Yep, sure.
That's funny. Yeah, he also makes 2/2, so that's fair.
Like we're about to gain a bunch of life, right? So like I'm gonna edict this, go to 25, and then I'm gonna unsummon this, and then we're gonna go to 20 or 30 something. Excuse me, 30 something on my turn.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way we can die real fast, but I could be wrong.
How do you think this fares against the Emerge deck? Unsure. Probably proportional to how many counterspells they have on their board. I'm just using this unsummon here because I want to take their pressure off the table, and then I'm in casting approach the second sun next turn anyways, so Censor's a good pickup because it means we're going to be able to find our way back to the sun very quickly.
Yeah, we're at 32.
It's going up to casual 32. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 32.
Which is never good. That is true.
To be fair, Prototype, this deck's really cheap to build dollar-wise. We even cut the Gear Hulks from the board. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I guess. What's the best they can do? Play this Mastery? What is this? Oh.
Yeah, Dark Salvation.
You can unsummon a token if you want. I mean, you're supposed to just scry, right?
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Put whatever it is on the bottom.
Yep. Jace, Scribe Bottom.
Go. Fog.
Gain 6.
Oh, boy, that's good. So now we're through 2 cards?
Yeah, we're through 3 cards.
3 cards
Because we drew for the turn, we scried bottom, drew 1. Yeah, so we're through 3.
That's sick.
It does seem sweet, right? We're boarding it out, but it seems fine.
Yeah, that's fine. It's funny. I mean, it's probably, they have to attack you.
We have a Sphinx in the board, and we have cats. We have a Jace.
Yeah,
He's kind of a condition.
They literally can't attack this Jace, or they're gonna die. They have to try and kill you as fast as possible.
No, they're gonna send 2 dorks here.
No way.
10 out of 10. They might even send 3 here if they're conservative.
That's insane. They have to kill you. They don't have time to do this.
Look at a ball. Look at a ball.
Yeah, deal. Draw with your cycle. Your Censor, excuse me. Now we have a plan against the.
We've always had a plan against this.
I know,
That's
but
fine.
I'm just saying, I don't even know what this is. We're making a token. Okay.
I hope they do this in response to this Blessed Alliance. How good would that be?
Hilarious. Yeah, Jace just gained us 1 billion life.
I think I need 2 more turns here, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're fine.
If I'm counting, yeah, we're doing okay. So I gained 4.
Oh, no, we cycled once too.
You suck a dude. No, I'm
3,
pretty
4,
sure
5. This is 5. This is the 5th one card, I believe.
the next card's gonna be our 6th card.
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
Why do you think Modern is the most popular format despite so much bullshit? Because people enjoy not having to learn new formats. It's work. They can pick their deck back up 6 months later, and it's likely still going to be legal and reasonable. Modern is the type of format where, like, regardless of the deck you're playing, you're going to have some number of matchups that you can win just by matchup variance or getting lucky or something. Like, Magic, people just want to play Magic and they don't want to have to worry about nonsense. And Modern lets them do that. I believe our next card is the Approach the Second Sun,
Yeah,
if I'm counting correctly.
I'm just wondering if we can die in any way here.
I don't think so. And Modern is far more affordable than Legacy. Legacy would be what I just described, except the reserve list makes it not practical. Before this deck, have you ever cast Unraveler Secrets? Yeah, I've played Unraveler Secrets before. Top 16 and open with that card. 32, something like that. Blue-White Spirits had that card in it. Yeah, like, Modern's type of format because there's so much matchup variance that, like, even when your deck is, like, tier 5 objectively unplayable garbage, if you play enough matches with it, you're going to win a reasonable percentage of them, so long as there's, like, okay cards in your deck, because, you have found the matchups that were good for you. Like, people play Ponza, and occasionally, you hit decks where the Blood Moons are just super obnoxious, right?
Damn, I was hoping we could die this
I'm just snaring this, right?
Yeah, might as well. There's no reason not to. Just
Like, people don't want to. People don't want to, skip 2 mortgage payments to own a deck of Magic cards. It's weird. It's strange, I know. It's really kind of strange. No, Standard's interesting. In fact, in my opinion, good Standard formats are Magic's best formats to play. Please be approached with the second sons. Don't tell me I miscounted. God bless. All right. Look, man, it's been one of those nights. It's been one of those nights, okay?
good job.
Cast, Scape Shift, win the game. Descent is in. Is this a Linvala matchup? That card's probably Time Walk, right? Just like want Time Walks in. Cast out seems medium.
The fucking guy I watched last night brought in Authority of the Council.
Stop it.
He did. I'm not shitting you. I was like, I didn't even type.
Do I want a cat? That's probably a Time Walk too, right?
To gain 1 million.
It's probably better than the cast out.
Probably, maybe, probably not.
It's close, right? Like this one cycles.
It is close. I don't think you want it. I don't think you want it. Get rid of that card.
Cast out's better.
Yeah.
I don't think I want these other cards. Yeah, the cat would just be for blocking. Like I said, it's basically just a Time Walk.
This guy's fine.
It's got a bunch of lands in it. Sign me up. It's got a Port Town that's coming to play untapped. It's so weird.
When I played this shitty deck, I never had that guy in one. You're supposed to unsummon that.
I mean, sure. Like, I don't think this is the type of... Like, if I wanted Jace in this matchup, I think I'd play more Jaces.
No, there's no way, dude.
It's the reason nobody plays Green Red Tron anymore. Because it's bad?
We haven't. Yeah, Lightning Bolt's not good.
Lightning Bolt's not good.
Who thought I'd ever say that in Modern?
Yeah, right? Modern's in a weird spot. Lightning Bolt's not very good.
Oh, shit.
What does that do?
Ultimate Cinema.
Sure. Were you here when we beat the Chandra Ultimate? Or was that this morning?
Oh, God.
It was out of the mono red deck. They ulted it.
5 every time.
Yeah, they ulted it. We were at like 27. And we ended up just approaching before it did anything.
Holy shit.
It was great.
Holy fuck.
They brought this in. Okay, so the cast outs
No,
are
that's
probably
in
reasonable.
That's in their main deck usually, too. Usually on 1 or 2. It's the fine card. It's good threat against you. We need to find things that do things now, though, or else we're in deep shit. That's pretty good. You're supposed to counter that, I think. That's rough.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to get countered. I think I agree with that assessment.
That's like one of their better cards. I mean, the Liliana is going to be annoying.
Green White Tron's fine. I think it's worse than Green Black Tron. I think having played both of them a little bit, I think Push and Brutality is better than Path and Leyline of Sanctity / Rest in Peace.
Honestly, Push wouldn't be as playable as it is if Death Shadow was.
To be fair,
Number 1.
Bolt would be worse than Push if there wasn't a 1-mana 9/9.
Right.
Like, everything is format contextual, right? Like your removal doubling his reach that's just best draw on the deck. Your removal doubling his reach is really important.
Yeah, I agree.
The Walking Bliss has been great. That's why I play 2 of them.
So, I don't think they have enough cards to remove in the matchup. So they might still have Dark Salvation in. Just
Things to think about.
so we know. Like, because our Linvala is not just, like, unchecked.
Oh, it's not free. Okay.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's fair. So maybe this should be a cast out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Glimmer in response here. I think.
Yeah, you don't
I feel like
have
I feel like they're gonna take my Glimmer if I don't cast this. I don't really want either of those cards.
Yeah, we're going to draw this approach and be pissed. Oh, that's a good one. Now they have choices, which is good. They'll probably take the Fumigate on.
Yeah, I agree. Would not be surprised to take Fumigate. I don't understand why if you're gonna assemble Tron pieces, you wouldn't just cast a Karn on turn 3. I feel like if I'm gonna put all this work together and get a bunch of Tron pieces hanging out, I'd just rather cast Karn. Karn's a good guy.
Wow, took Linvala.
Deal.
I guess they're banking on Liliana ultimating.
Yep.
Do we take all the cast outs out, or we have 1 left? Do you remember? That's bad.
We have 1 cast out in our deck.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's fine. We could race this.
I don't know. Have you ever played against the Lily Ultimate before?
Yeah, they don't have haste.
It's not good. That's why we need authority to Consuls. That guy fucking made me I was on tilt.
I'm just going to pass here. Going to cast this at end of turn. They're going to bring back their Scrap Heap Scrounger here.
Yeah, we only have 1 troop in there, so. We're in some trouble.
Yeah, the cat blocks, man. Gains a lot of life. Yeah.
Last night it gained us like almost 30, right, in the one game?
Yeah,
Just by
basically.
blocking.
Yep.
That's good.
How good would it be if we illuminate into one of our Descend Upon the Sinfuls?
Unreal. This is a matchup where the other card's better. The Planar Cleansing.
It's better?
Yeah.
You're high.
Are you nuts?
Descent is way better.
What? It's
I want to
fucking
exile.
high.
I want to exile all their stuff. No, I should just have cast out my deck if we're worried about Liliana. Liliana was not even a card I was thinking about. If we care about Liliana, we should just not board out cast outs.
I thought that would cast out. I was gonna shit.
Am I just doing this? It doesn't actually do anything, right?
Doesn't do anything, but like, what else are we doing?
Just glimmering for a descend.
Liliana ults this turn. They get to make another 2/2. We're dead, aren't we? Wait.
No, we're fine. I have a Blessed Alliance to gain life.
Oh, they're drawing cards. Okay.
They can only attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we're fine.
They can attack for more than that if they have a lord.
11 with a Lord, it's only +3.
Felidar Sovereign is the card that they're looking for, and I don't think that card's very good. Oh, they want to draw another card.
Yeah, that's fine.
Weird.
Sure. If they have in response to the Fumigate, we can then alliance the thing. Now, ideally, we're going to hit a descent here.
Yeah.
Or like double bottoming down descents. 3 looks at it. 5 looks at it. Am I Blessed Alliancing to gain 4 life here? Probably.
You have a third one? Yeah, I definitely
Yep.
gave him the life to try and do something. Weird. What is their choice here? Man, we're getting... Yep. One, two, three, four.
So, you don't want to splash double cards into your deck. So, like, if you're trying to play Hour of Devastation, you're not just, like, splashing it. You're, like, full-on committing to this line, right?
You want this deck?
Yeah.
Oh, you crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
The biggest thing about this, why this deck's so good against mono red too, is because you have consistent mana base.
Yeah, your mana's good. Your lands are coming into play untapped. Like, you get to play on curve. It's very reasonable.
Doing this instead. I guess this is better with Liliana.
Sure.
Sort of. I mean, you gained a shitload of life.
We did gain a lot of life. You're not wrong. They don't have anything to bring back with their Scrap Heap Scrounger.
Oh yeah, that's true. This is the I would say this is Liliana's mastery. That's good. Yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble. The funny thing is that you can literally race this if we hit. How many cards are we through? 20.
Yeah. Yeah, if we hit it this turn, we might be okay.
That'd be scary, but
21. Okay, yeah, let's hit it.
I mean, that's
Check
also-
it, see. Wreck it, see.
Alright,
Alright,
34.
gain 8.
They can bring back Scrounger this turn.
That's fine.
That's great. Oh. Yeah, that's good. We're dead.
We're fine. Shut up.
We're dead, man.
I'm going to 34. We have very different definitions of dead, Matthew. I'm pretty sure my life total just went up, in fact.
You got double there, and then some. We're so boned.
I'm only going to 31. It's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine.
You're gonna less than that. They just drew 100 cards. They have Lord in their hand.
Look, man, it's cool. This isn't a zombie.
Oh, they don't have another Lord? I want to cast his Lily on his mastery.
I guess that's fair, Ryan. We're pretty dead to a Lord, though. Like, they're drawing a lot of cards there. And, like, that lets them draw even more cards.
Game like 12. 2-2. Okay. Now we fucked.
Am I casting this Plus Alliance to gain 4 life? I think I am.
No, because you can kick it next turn.
No.
If you glimmer.
Nah, stop it. I'm just going to gain 4.
Alright, cool. You just want to be at 35.
35, yep. Nice aggro deck.
Dead. I hope you still die. That was a good draw. Matt, is this your deck for the standard tournament? No idea. I have made 0 decisions.
42, ladies and gentlemen. 42. We could die here. Matt's not wrong. We could definitely lose the game.
I don't decide my deck till Friday night.
We could also win the game, though. We could
draw another one.
We could glimmer into land descend here, too.
That'd be fun. If I was your opponent, that happened to me, I would leave. Yeah, here we go.
All right, auto pass, go.
Pass another one.
This is only 24. All right, yeah, another Lord is lethal. So this is 24.
Lily has mastery one time.
So it's 24. It would be 30, 40, 43. A Lord is 43. That's so unfortunate.
Casual attack for 43.
That's so we're so unlucky. Oh.
I hope you draw.
Oh.
I hope you draw right off the top.
Oh.
Scum. Aren't you one land short? We can hit a land too. Alright, here's a million zombies. Another Fumigate.
No, we need to descend because they can Abbey. Oh, we'd still gain life though, right? Okay. Alright. That's not using that one, so yep, cast this. We can't approach off of this, but we can descend. Bottom. Bottom. That's so sad. That's so unlucky.
Glimmer for me,
Just so we can know how close we were.
Next card, please.
It was literally the next fucking card. I'm just gonna die with these in my hand. That's fine. All right. Game three.
Man, that was awesome.
That was clutch. All right, let's put the cast outs back in.
Lily on the kill.
All right, I cut this Linvala.
God, what a tilt we drew the Linvala too.
I'm gonna unsummon on the play. I think that's fine.
Dude, if we want to gain a bunch of life, we just play Authority.
Actually, I'm gonna leave the unsummon. I cut a Blessed Alliance.
Yeah, that's probably better.
I think that's better.
Unsummoning Relentless Dead seems pretty good.
Easy mulligan.
That's good.
Solid keep.
That's great.
Panda stuff. Arguably things too. We're keeping most things here. 10 out of 10 keeping a land.
Yeah, definitely.
Want to guarantee our 4th land drop.
That's pretty good. Lily on Emblem, not wrong. I would say all 3 games Crypt Breaker. I was gonna be pissed. How good at Unsummon be right now?
Authority is pretty good versus... Not really.
Yeah, you still have to Wrath.
You still have to Wrath that, but if we're Wrathing them, we're already getting life. Don't board Authority in against the non-haste decks.
Yeah.
Seems like a bad line. I'm just snaring this, right?
Yeah, it kind of depends. I don't think it really depends.
Yeah, I'm just gonna snare that.
Lily on it, it's gonna feel awesome.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess an Illumination. I've got 3 cast outs in my deck. That's fine.
I probably would have taken the hit, and I wouldn't have. It's fine. This is fine. They have to cast stuff.
The problem is the rest of that card's unplayable, Ryan. Like scrying 3 is not worth 1 card, right?
What card? 1 mana scry 3. I don't know what that card is.
Better off holding Seraph Lord. Maybe. I mean, like, I think I want to just preserve my life total on that hit, and like this comes back from a Fumigate, and like I'm gonna get 3 more looks at a Fumigate here.
I would say we're digging.
Actually, depending on what they do, I might actually just Supreme Will for a Fumigate here, and if I miss, just like cycle this and get like max looks.
You have 2 cards left. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just impulsing for a Fumigate.
That's fine. It sees the most cards.
Okay, I'm taking Descend, right?
Oh, that's Descend. We're 2 turns off that.
I'm taking 3 of 8 next turn. Oh, I'm dead.
To Liliana's Mastery. I feel like you're supposed to take the Descend, but I don't know. Glimmer's like... You don't want
I'm going to take the Descend and cycle the Illumination.
Cycle, yeah.
Really glad we impulsed instead of playing this.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that still.
That one good?
Yep, that one great.
That's fine.
Go.
They have to either waste their whole turn and bring it back to the guy.
They can't bring these back until they have 1 card in their hand.
Yeah, I'm saying they have to cast.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Am I cycling this? I think so.
I don't think you need it. Yeah.
No! And now I can't untap. It's just his fucking application.
That's okay. Hopefully they play a land and bring back their guy.
Magic Online is quality software. That's what just happened.
Yeah, nicely done. That's a good one. Man, I heard 6. We're fucked. Yeah, we did.
We're not necessarily dead, right?
We're dead.
Pretty dead.
Diagraph Colossus. Oh, that's good for us.
That's actually great for us, right?
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Why don't you go backwards here?
Yeah, I think you're supposed to go backwards there. Alright, play this past the turn.
You can't hit anything, right?
I'm just cracking this, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Why the fuck would you not go backwards? Play your guy. Well, that was rancid. What are you... They're enamored with last game. They fell in love with the...
Yep. Am I supposed to Cataract or am I supposed to Supreme Will?
We're looking for another Wrath here, I guess.
Yeah, I have another Descend in my deck too. So if I use this, I've got 6, 7, 8. I can play 8. I could still Supreme Will. Oh yeah, I guess the Supreme Will's better, right? Because if I hit Glimmer, I could Glimmer this turn.
Or Elimination. You still have like 6 of those total in your deck?
Yeah, I think we're supposed to do
There's one
this.
more on the bottom.
Alright. That buys us a turn, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. We need to hit here. That's a good one.
And we have 9, right? Yeah, perfect.
Do you want
Doesn't matter.
I guess not. Huh.
If we hit Sun,
Yeah, if you hit Sun, you're in decent shape. But like, we're still in pretty bad shape, honestly.
well, now I don't want to hit it, but we're casting this just in case. Ding. Fries are done.
Nice
And they can only bring back one of these this turn.
Yeah.
So they don't have anywhere near lethal on the table.
I'm so confused why I'm not going backwards. I don't mind it. But, oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I should cast the Supreme Will because if I hit the approach, I can cast it this turn.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Hieroglyphic.
They have one more guy in their bin.
Yeah.
I feel like we need the Hieroglyphic to dig more, but...
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the play to win line.
And land... Jeez.
Remember that time we'd be 1 card deeper and we'd still have a land in play if the Irrigated Farmland had cycled?
Yeah, we're in trouble here.
This laid out as ultimate for 2 more turns, or 1 more turn. However we're counting this.
They could kill us us so much longer ago. If
They would have just spun backwards. Yep.
Cycling this thing.
Yep. 10 out of 10.
Pray.
Eat, pray, love, man.
Yep.
Hey, we can't play this one now because it's not our turn.
Yep. Nicely done. Played around it perfectly. We're not dead technically either.
Yeah, I know. Sure. Whatever you gotta tell yourself.
Super not dead.
This thing's gonna make zombies. We're pretty dead.
Damn it. Bloop. So many lands. Yeah, we rocked.
I think this deck is fine.
11. Actually, I think that approach was the very next card, which is funny. It would have been our draw step for the turn. This turn.
Yeah, we would have. Yeah, we would have been able to cast it, and then because of the bug, we. Yep. All right.
Fumigate again.
Or descend.
Yeah. Well. I mean, it's whatever.
I'm pretty sure we're just kicking the tires here, and it doesn't
I
actually
think so,
matter
too.
because of the relentless dead that they drew.
Yeah. We're pretty dead. It's too bad.
What kind of blue-white deck were you playing? Was it this deck, or like a deck that's trying to play win conditions too? Because this deck doesn't try and play win conditions,
Yeah.
which is like a big deal. There's your relentless dead. So you got one more descent upon the Sinful. Do I really not have 4 card types in here yet? I don't have enchantment, right? Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
Sure.
Are we really still in this game somehow?
God, I'm 1 mana off of being able to cast this.
Can we? Okay. Can we Supreme Will to hit like to cycle a cast out to make this delirious?
Oh, to make a zombie? Yeah, we actually
Is
have
that
enough. We have enough mana to do that. Yeah,
I think that's like.
that seems like a good
somehow
line.
reasonable.
Yeah,
It gives you another turn. Well.
yeah.
You
I liked
want
it.
that? You want that, or you want the Blessed Alliance?
I think I want the cast out. I think I like that.
Okay. I mean, it buys your turn.
Yep.
And it draws as a card. So does that. How much mana do we have? 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. Yep.
So that we can't double.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, here we go. Now we're. Okay.
Kill my angel. Sure.
Fine. I mean, whatever. 2 zombies, right?
Yep. I'm gonna cycle this, right?
Yeah, I don't even know what we're looking for at this point, honestly.
That.
Well. Are we gonna maybe do that?
Shh. 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 Nobody breathe.
There's no way.
No. Nobody breathe.
They're gonna,
Everybody just hold really still.
this Omnixus is drawing.
Just they're gonna draw 2 lands here, and everybody just hold real. Shh.
Fuck.
Yeah, maybe we're supposed to hold this cycle till after we approach. I could see that.
What are we doing here?
We're gonna glimmer into another approach. It's gonna be great.
Oh, we're just taking 6 here. Yeah.
Yeah, we're taking 6, so we're casting glimmer, right?
That's great. Yeah.
We have 4th Fumigate we could hit.
Holy shit.
Deal.
Mono Planeswalker.
We could hit more draw spells.
You can hit cyclers.
Yeah.
Oh
Did we win this game?
We won this.
What the fuck just happened? I don't understand. Is this deck's we got? Yep. This matchup might be good, ladies and gentlemen. You could say I have found the second sun. You could say we have found the second sun.
Nice fucking planeswalkers.
What a great game of Magic the Gathering.
That was awesome.
Cast, Scape, Shift, kill you. Cast, Scape, Shift, kill you. We didn't fumble the ball, ladies and gentlemen. We tried really hard, but the deck picked us up and it carried us across the finish line.
That was awesome.
Oh, baby. So this is our third time streaming this deck in the last 2 days, and we beat a Chandra emblem this morning. It was great out of the mono red deck. Do we think the second Descend Upon the Sinful is good? I think it might be. Oh, is this deck good? This is wonderful.
That was fun.
I am, there were highs, there were lows. We ended on a high. We got an easy redraw here. I think this deck is a very strong metagame choice, like I've been saying all night. I think it's very good against the decks that it's good against. You still have to play well, but I think this hand's great, and that's fantastic. Great. Like if we don't draw a land, that'll find us a land. Do you know how much this deck costs to build? It's less than $100 online. It's probably close to that in paper. And like,
It's very cheap.
if you own Irrigated Farmland, we actually cut the Torrential Gear Hulks from the board.
Jace is cheaper too.
We cut the Torrential Gear Hulks from the board. I don't think that card's actually good in this deck, which that was most of the cost of the deck. Oh, please, not a beer. My opponent just said big Fed in chat. Non-zero chance we're about to play beer match here.
Cast plus Lions gain for life. Not kidding.
No, this deck list is a mix of the Dan Ward's 10th place list and am I cycling this? I feel like
You need counter spells in this matchup.
I need to hit my fourth land, and I think I'd rather have Supreme Will than Censor, right?
I hate that. God, nice draws. Never gonna hit.
There are links to the deck list below the stream. If you are on mobile, tap the screen, press my avatar, swipe to the right. Ten out of 10 a mirror match. All right. We knew this day was coming.
I'm scared. This is getting censored and we're gonna lose the game.
That's fine. Put 3 really bad cards in the bottom of our deck here.
Lucky. Nicely done. Supposed to glimmer.
Right now? Stop it.
They didn't censor your Supreme Will.
I'll glimmer in response to their glimmer.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think we just wait to cast these around Supreme Wills and Censors, right?
Have to.
Okay, let their thing resolve. Gas mine. Looking for counter magics and lands.
Yeah. You keep.
Yeah, I think this is just top. Yep.
I think I posted this message to you today when I was talking about it. It's like literally whoever has the most lands wins.
I have no idea. If I was going to a standard Grand Prix this weekend, I would have prepared for the event. I hate when people ask me that question, like, what would you do if you had to make a decision right now? It's like, well, I'm a responsible adult, and if I was going to spend time and money and taking a trip, I'd spend a lot of time preparing for it ahead of
What
time.
we'd be doing? We wouldn't be streaming. Me and you would be sitting with Sharpies and backwards cards.
Yep.
playing games.
We'd have cockatrice loaded up, and we'd be jamming 100 games an hour against each other.
Yep. And that's what we do. Grand Prix. Man, they're gonna crush you. The Blighted Cataract's the best card in the mirror.
Man, I got these Blessed Alliances right here.
I'm proud of you. He probably does too.
No, I wouldn't. I'm a responsible adult. I don't make decisions at the last minute.
Local
I have a family. I don't,
You know what I would do if it was Grand Prix Bloom to normal?
I wouldn't go.
Sit on my house and watch coverage.
Sit in my house and laugh about how bad it is. This hand shaped up really well. We're just going to bin a Blessed Alliance here because it actually doesn't do anything.
Sure, man. Do whatever you want, man. Do whatever you want.
I feel like Censor's actually pretty good.
I think so too.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would. I'm just letting this resolve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else you do?
I don't understand the people that like invest so much time and effort to like go to an event, but like don't spend time preparing to go to said event. It's like, come on, like what are you really doing with yourself here? I feel like this is one of those blinks first matchups. You just like want to be the one to go for it last.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, it's literally the Sphinx Rev mirrors. You don't counter any of these. fucking Fumigate.
Yep, they're playing our list from Dan's list from last night. So I think we're ahead in this matchup,
Yeah, I think so.
especially
Jace is real good,
post board. Yeah, the Jace is insane. We say is the best thing about Blue Adorable. We have the most restaurants per capita of anywhere in the United States. Factual.
Best thing about Blue Normal? It's me. Hello.
We're gaining a Portillo's very soon.
It opens like 2 weeks. I mean, we won't have
I would play the deck you have more fun playing. Trying to metagame Modern is miserable. You should play the deck you enjoy the most. Can I recommend turn 3 Karn?
He did say ban Eldrazi, so can you play Karn in the deck?
Can you play a card? If you consider changing your deck so you can play Karn.
They're gone through 3 Censors.
Yep.
And how many Supreme Wills?
0.
Okay, just things to keep track of.
Yep. Those
Those
Portillo's. Portillo's is a it's a Chicago restaurant. It's like hot dog, beef sandwiches. They have great desserts. I'm a fat American. I love me a quality dessert.
Weren't you just in Chicago? I thought he was just.
I should have played this. That was a mistake.
I mean, you can cycle it. I wouldn't.
The time clock is actually the life bar of this game, right? That's someone to understand what's going on. I should cast this Blessed Alliance, right? Just for the lulz. Should I cast it and give them 4 life?
No. Stop casting cards. Don't cast that. Just want to let you know.
We're not cycling it to draw more cards because we want to draw lands. Don't discard a land and then draw another to trying to draw a land.
Appreciate it. Forgot to find one. Yeah. Did you end up going to Kuma's? I don't remember if I asked that or not.
So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands here.
You're still not casting.
At a certain point, they're going to try and cast an approach. We're going to fight over it, and then we're going to untap and double approach.
Correct.
That's
literally how this game
the game plan here.
Nice draw.
I might sacrifice
No,
that one.
No, you're not. You have all the cards you need in your hand.
I kind of want more Supreme Wills.
Jeff, please. They've used 3 Censors already. Please stop. You can give it back to you.
Yeah, they just Blessed Alliance me. I like the cut of this opponent's gym. God bless. I understand what's up. I understand the things that are really important here. Alright, fine. We'll just say go. Shut up and play your Blighted Cataract, idiot.
As someone who cut my teeth playing the blue-white mirror, I'm just telling you. Just let them all go. Just let them all go. That's bad. I don't know what. They just don't want to discard more cards? You group on a deep dish instead? Yeah. That's probably fair too.
13 lands. How many lands do they have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 only? We're up 3 lands right now. We're winning by 3 points right now. For people that aren't keeping track, we're currently ahead by 3. And anyone who isn't enjoying this game of Magic, you don't know what fun Magic is. Fun is objective, and you're wrong.
Damn it,
They had a land drop. Oh no, they're catching up.
How many cards are in their deck? 25?
29.
Okay, how do you want to lose this game? Do we have enough for triple?
They can't double approach
3,
me.
6, 7, 8, plus 5 is 13. We have 13 lands, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
All this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
They're gonna fight over this, and you just let it go.
You know what? They have to triple Supreme Will me.
So they have 1 Censor and triple Supreme Will. So you can't 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you can do everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Is an approach on cast? No, that'd be insane.
Has to resolve.
This is so funny to me.
I'm just paying for all these, I think.
You sure?
This is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I could double approach potentially next turn if this resolves.
They only have 11, I suppose.
Yep.
We can also cycle our Censor if we really... Oh, wow, that's great.
I think I'm bottoming that. I just want to land, right?
Yeah. That's real bad.
Tilt.
Are they like...
This ult's at 8 too, right?
Yeah, it's very fast. reason they should be holding their Blessed Alliance also.
Why?
Because they can cast Blessed Alliance into your Jace ult.
Oh, okay.
And then approach. They now know that. This has got to be an approach. Yeah. That's fine. Four cards left. So they have 2 Supreme Wills and 1 Censor left.
Yep.
Hopefully that's all 4 of their cards. 3 of their 4 cards. That's good.
I'm casting an approach, right?
Do you want to scry first? Scry first for
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I mean, yep. That's why I think.
I guess this means I don't get less cards into my deck with the approach, though.
Yeah, that's my bad. That's pretty good.
I just passed the turn here, right?
Yeah, you can do anything.
If they have untapped land and another approach, they can counter. They can beat double Supreme Will, though, which kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. Just like we were just like there. I mean.
Yeah, I think jamming this is wrong.
You think so?
Yeah.
We have 4 cards.
They probably just have it here.
I could. They very well could.
Yep.
I mean, we gotta go for it. That was close. I mean, maybe we should just kind of weigh the Jace.
Yeah, maybe the Jace wasn't worth it. And they had to hit the untapped land too, right? Like they've been missing land drops.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, we lost this one because I think we should have weighted the Jace a little more heavily.
Or I should have just jammed this.
Earlier? Instead of Jace?
Yeah.
It's true too.
Remember when I said whoever blinks first loses? We blinked and we lost.
Certainly blinked.
We cast the Jace and then we lost the game because of it. Like that's exactly what happened. No joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, would 4 spikes better than Censor, right? Like we're 1 land short here too.
Yeah.
Womp womp. Okay, that's fine. They're playing. Looks like they're playing Dan's list, which means we're gonna be better suited post board than there. So let's take out all of these. Let's take out all of these and bring in Negates and Disallow and Sphinx and Cats and leave in Cast Outs to cycle. Do I want these? Actually, Fumigate doesn't do anything, right? Stasis, they're going to bring in Gear Hulks.
Yeah.
Do you want Fumigates for their cats?
No, I don't know if they're going to bring cats in. Not clear. I think Fumigate's better than Unsummon.
Yeah, I'd buy that for $1. Wait, is Descend the best then? Because it could be a 4/4.
Sure, it's just 1 more mana though. Sure, you have your best card in the hand.
Yep. Cast this on.
That's the card that's the best card, just for the record.
Yep.
It's not approach.
Anyone's wonder what that card does?
So, just be careful about Blessed Alliance.
I'm not attacking with it.
Ever?
I'm just. It says your cards can't be countered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
just.
forgot it says sorceries too. I thought it was only instant.
No, right? It's sorceries can't be countered. Yeah.
I forgot it's sorceries too. Fuck. What a shitty card. Ugh, fuck. Wow, that's aggressive.
I mean, I'm about to do that. Hit all my land drops into this Sphinx.
That makes me so happy. That card's just actually not real. Nice job.
Ding. Woo!
Okay.
Try not to die to the cat here.
You got Censor, dude.
Alright, when they impulse at our end of turn, we'll let it resolve, and then we'll Glimmer.
Good draw.
If they don't tap out at all, we're not going to Glimmer into a Censor.
No, never.
Yep, sweet. That resolves. We'll cast this. Just looking for lands to cast the Sphinx on curve.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they could have Fumigate their board.
They could have left it in, no joke, right? Like
It doesn't kill it, and I can't cast it.
this dies to Fumigate.
It's a sorcery.
This dies to Fumigate. I don't know what you think this card does.
We could counter it though.
Sure. Yeah. Recently.
I just wonder how many cards they're able to board out. You know, like I mean, we can't board out all our cards.
Yep. You're supposed to hold that since I have this.
No way.
I already have 7 without this, so like maybe I'm
Oh,
supposed to
okay,
just
I
like
didn't
maybe I'm
realize.
supposed to cycle this.
Yeah.
It's very possible I'm supposed to have just cycled this. Hey, Fox Killer with the brand new $4.99 a month, $4.99 a month subscription. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Subscriptions are the best way you can support my content here. So if you're enjoying what you see, please consider doing that. Now we're gonna tap out for this on 7, and then their 7's gonna be approach, and their 8's gonna be approach. We're just gonna like pitch myself off this building.
I hope so.
Oh. Hey, D. Husing with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Welcome. New subscribers, make sure once you give it usually takes about an hour for it to sync, but link your discordapp.com account with your subscribed Twitch account, and you'll be able to pop out into the subs-only Discord server that I maintain.
God, you're gonna die.
And we're going to lose the game. You're not wrong.
I hate this plan, but
This is, we're not playing it to not play it on
it's
7.
the best plan we got, but I hate it.
Do I know who this is?
I'm friends with that person. I don't know who it is, but
I don't recognize the picture, so that's my metric. I mean, we kept in a couple of fumigates expecting cats, so like I wouldn't be super surprised if this gets fumigate.
here it comes.
Yep. Yep.
You get a free attack now.
Sure.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah, you're not wrong. My body is.
Guess that?
What else am I gonna do?
You have a censor.
He's gonna play a land anyways. It doesn't matter.
Oh my god, you're crazy. Whoa, you're crazy.
I post board they're different. Game ones are about not making the first move. I think post board is very different.
Give it to me.
Supreme will me, baby.
I hope he casts it right now after playing tap land. Just to spit in your eye.
Maybe there's literally nothing in this format that counters it for 1, right?
Yeah, invasive surgery, man.
Invasive surgery. That is legal, isn't it?
Yeah, I told you that card earlier. Or we're winning the race to the card. I mean, oh geez, can we do it all?
That's a great draw. Not attacking in the Blessed Alliance.
Nah, you have 1/1s, dude.
What? Oh god, what
You
ones?
have 1/1s that can attack. Oh, 2/2s, excuse me.
I'm just gonna win on the old beatdown plan here.
No, he's gonna draw a million cards. We're gonna die. Yeah, I like the beatdown plan.
We've drawn 2 cards, so it's 5 cards down. You have a Glimmer, that's fine. God bless the negate, the uncounterable negate.
Yeah.
He said this negate's gonna have
Negate.
the Brep negate. this negate's gonna have the final word.
You're gonna wrath you. It's gonna feel awesome. Game 4. Oh god, no. I really don't think you can negate.
I agree. That just happens. And they're gonna negate our negate.
We're gonna die.
And we will move on to round 4.
Well, gotta negate that one probably.
Bottoming non-counter spells here. That is fine,
That's
right?
good. Yeah,
Yep.
we can do both.
Oh, because we also cast our thing too,
Yes.
so we could dig for it too.
We dig for it, yeah, maybe. How many lands we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Yeah, we're good. We cool.
We've drawn 4. This is the 5th card, so actually Jace just
Jace
finds
there.
it next turn. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
You have to just save your counters.
Yep.
Best they can have is only 1 negate.
Yep.
Even if they hit a land here. Play a land. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They'd be at 10.
They won the first game.
Yep.
They have like a dispel here. That card's legal, right?
I don't think that card's worth playing.
I agree. It looks like they're just on Dan Ward's list, so I would be surprised if they have a Dispel. I think Negate Supreme Will here should be good.
Yeah, I think so too. It's a good draw. Pulled a Martin Mueller in game 1. It's too bad.
Yeah, right. Found the line.
Really?
Well, at this point, I'm just like,
You're just Jason.
Yep.
Again. Yeah.
Oh, is that a good one? I'm gonna put this. Oh, yep, top.
Sure. Play lane back.
Oh.
Like we want to ult the J.
Correct. Yep. Want to alt the Jace. I agree.
I learned from last game. I learned real fast, believe it or not. She just want to ult the J.
Just alt the Jace.
Sure. Draw them all. Is this our end step? Yeah.
Yep. We're going for it, huh? Think you got enough insulation, huh?
Yeah, say they have double negate. That's a pretty negate too. Much prettier than yours.
Just gonna counter this
That
approach.
one's a good deal. Good idea. Here comes the fight. And then we just draw this turn actually, right?
Yep.
They could have packed the negation here.
Packed indication.
Force it will.
And our approach is on top, and they know our approach is on top.
Yeah. Is there something we need to do different?
I don't think so.
Do you think it's still worth it to keep the cat in? I think it is. Cause
Yeah, none of our other cards are good, right? X Fox Killer, hey, be a fan for a while. Let's take a trip down memory lane and chord for Kiki sometime. One more time. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. I plan to play some Kiki chord this week for sure. So 10 out of 10. Probably tomorrow if my fiber is working in a reasonable amount of time. I think
I'm just looking at the rest and I don't think anything else is better.
Is Unsummon worth it to pick our
your
Sphinx
guy.
back up?
I'm trying to find a card that's worse. Like Stasis Snare is probably bad, but like,
Yeah, I think so.
you could have Gear Hulks, but you have cast outs for those, I suppose. Is that enough?
I think I like that. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
We can also pick our cat back up.
Have you tried the hex commands with MTG Bot yet?
I have.
Do they work?
Yep.
Do they work? Are they working?
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
And
Someone was asking about Jace.
this hand seems great, right?
Yeah, it's fine. Someone's asking about Jace, so they can type it in the...
Yep. Yeah, MTG bot works, so. Opponent mulliganed and bottomed. Hopefully they'll just stumble and die.
The lands is bad, yeah. You might want to count... This might be like the Pyroblast. Oh, Jesus. Give yourself the line to not fuck that up. That's good. Are you supposed to play the untap land? Like if they impulse to censor it, you think?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they're impulsing at sorcery speed either. And I want to cycle a cast out here, I think.
That's good. That's true. Yeah, that's true, actually. It is true. That's funny.
And I agree, if they impulse at our end of turn, we're probably going to censor it.
Wow, that's good.
Just like, yeah, it's
it's
great. Yep.
Stay in.
There was one Jace in the main deck of the 28th place list.
Yeah.
I'm just going to draw here.
Yeah, we need it lands.
I think I'm going to censor them. If
Is it
they,
Glimmer?
yep.
Yeah, well, they haven't done shit.
I'm going to hieroglyphic here. Or am I glimmering?
What's the one you care least about? You need lands. I guess the hieroglyphic's fine, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Generic stuff is fine.
Maybe I'm supposed to actually just Supreme Will there.
Maybe. Ugh.
Alright, now I'm going to Supreme Will and try and hit a land.
If they have-
Because if I miss, I can cycle this. Or if they counter this, I can cycle this. Ding.
Oh, wait, Island. I was like, did we miss?
And we bottomed a bunch of non-lands, so we're more likely to hit lands moving forward.
This card's really good.
Yeah, Supreme Will's fine.
I wish it was Mana Leak, but Mana Leak would be much worse in this deck.
Am I cycling Censor here?
That's a good question.
I feel like the answer is yes. Like, I've got Supreme Will and Negate.
Yeah, we need lands.
Yeah.
We need to keep up. Yeah, everything. I would say everything's out of Censor range now except for Approach. Yeah, good deal. Yeah, just waiting.
And then we can Glimmer with stuff up. Yep.
That's good. There's two Censors, so we have to,
Looking for lands and counter spells. If they fight over this, I'm gonna fight back.
That's fine. You get Jace next turn. If
Potentially, yep.
So like they have to fight back again. That's pretty bad for them to exchange, actually. Yeah. Ugh.
Both of these are fine, right?
Yeah, they're fine. They're just not exciting. Nice. Good draw.
Never didn't have it.
This matchup's so funny.
It's weird.
It's literally, I'm telling you, it's just the Sphinx Rev mirror. It's like you just let him rev and you just like try to.
I'm censoring that.
It's the only time Censor's gonna be good.
Yep. Got to trade Censor for a card. For 2 cards, really.
You just like let Sphinx's Revs resolve and you just like only cared about Elspeth and Jace. Oh, that's good.
No, cat's fine, right? I just play my own cat.
Yeah. I mean, we get to Glimmer here, right? Or
Yep.
yeah.
10 out of 10.
They only have 2 cards left, also.
Yep.
Jeez.
That's topped up.
Holy shit.
Mirrors are weird, man.
This is so fun.
This is something.
My definition of fun. So, like, they have to untap land here to be able to approach and get through your
Yep.
negate.
And even I think I'm Supreme Willing if they approach. Like 10 out of 10, even if they censor me, because then I can negate the second one.
Yeah. I agree. It's more mana efficient also. Okay.
That's
There's
fine.
2 cards. So
Yep.
you're on a 4.
That's fine.
Trying to hit a land. Yeah.
Yep. Trade boards.
Yeah, certainly trading boards. Is that card legendary? No.
No. I'm gonna just play the Jace here, I think.
Your cats get to attack through there, so if you play the second one.
That's fine. I'm gonna. Oh, that's really good for us.
Sure is. Lands. Yeah, double. Okay, I feel okay. Not great, but I feel okay. Holy shit, look at your hand. You have more counter spells than you have cards in your hand. Second cat's insane. I wouldn't play it, but
I want to hit a couple more lands before I do. I think I want that. Like, I have a land drop for the turn already.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, we're just gonna ult this Jace and then.
Yeah,
start
and then
swapping.
yep.
The only card you want over that is like Sphinx, I think. And like this is fine.
Yep. We can keep him off a Gear Hulk here. Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
How is this more dirtily than Dirtle, right?
It is.
So we're up on lands, planeswalkers, and cards. Yep. Yeah, I definitely think our configuration is geared to beat the mirror. Yep.
The Jace is real good. You probably want to fight over a cast out if they hit one. I assume. Okay, it's like just another
Deal.
impulse.
Yep.
We're using that to impulse, which is great.
Oh, the first one doesn't even have to resolve. The second one has to resolve.
Right, the second one.
That's funny. Because this Jace is gonna ultimate. So like I want the Jace to just ultimate before we do anything.
We're
Like
literally on
we have
Protect the Jace.
all of these counter spells, so like we're just on the protect the Jace plan. Like they probably have cast outs in their deck post board. So like this Negate plus these Supreme Wills are likely gonna be able to do that.
They can never attack. That's good.
Looking for counter spells, bottom of non counter spells.
We already have a land.
Alright, Jace ults next turn. Jace says his ultimate is that whenever your opponent casts their first spell for the turn, it gets countered.
It's each turn too, so you can't even like.
I'm just negating that.
Sucks a little bit because we don't. Oh wow, yeah, because we don't have like hard counters, but
That's fine.
all soft. 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's only
You
got
only pay for 1.
he's only got 10 mana. Yep.
Well, here comes. This is exactly why we didn't play the cat.
Yep.
Because we assume that they're just gonna have infinite of cast outs and shit in their hand. Pay. Huh. Okay. Another one. Approach. Whoa. That's a good one. Yep.
GG's opponent.
Writings on the wall.
I'm just gonna pack it into the J symbol that we're
That's
gonna
a
get
good
next turn.
That's an interesting one to learn.
Yep. Weird. Alright. Waiting for the last match of the evening to pop here. I'd just like to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your day here with us. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a TCG player and content producer. I'm joined by my buddy, Matt Bamonte. If you're enjoying what you see, please use that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps other people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch, becoming a patron on Patreon. That support helps enable me to do this as often as I do. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com would love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. If you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout there, you'll save 8% on your singles orders. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells physical Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and use code Jeff5 to save 5% on your physical card orders from them. InkedGaming.com can help you customize your gaming experience. You can save 12% on your orders from them with code Jeff12. And finally, SpareDeck.com can rent you any standard or modern deck. Let's say you want to approach the Second Sun at F&M this week. You can rent it from Spare Deck instead of buying all the cards yourself. Definitely check all of them out. At any rate, we've got our 5th match here. We are on the play, and this hand seems super reasonable. We've got a Censor, we've got some lands, we've got an approach already, so
Big fan.
sign me up. We're going to go Irrigated Farmland on 1 into Port Town, Shone Island on 2. Because the you win the game text is part of it resolving. It's the way Approach the Second Sun is worded. Basic Swamp, on average, is a good matchup for us, I think. We'll see. Could be... I think even some kind of weird control deck could be decent for us. I'm just gonna censor this. I don't want them to draw extra cards.
Could be black green energy. Right?
Could be the mono Eldrazi deck from today too.
Nice tech.
That matchup actually might be a little bit hard for us. They've got a bunch of discard post board.
I agree. Could be.
They've got 4 Thought Not Seers and three discard spells.
Look what we found.
Am I cycling this? No, I'm just gonna try and hit the land, because if we hit the land, I could cycle this if we miss the land. Yeah. Cycle that one if we miss the land.
You don't like that one better?
No, I don't think so.
Well. Shit.
Good beat. The classic keep 3 lands on the play, draw 3 extra cards, miss your 4th line, drop on 4. Good.
This matchup's hard if you miss your mana.
Good quality beat there.
Wow. Good job.
Did it. We did it, fam.
Holy shit.
This game needs Fate Weave in it real bad. Can I get some Fate Weave up in here? Up in here. Up in here.
Alright, we're dead to Reality Smasher.
Pretty dead to Reality Smasher. I just have the Blessed Alliance here, right?
Or you Illuminate to try and find a Wrath.
Yeah, Illuminate for Wrath's pretty good.
I mean, you're taking a ton. You're taking 11. We're dead next turn. So.
Ask me what it's like sometime, chat fam.
Please don't have another one.
We're not.
They're just gonna put 2 of them in their hand with these things
Swamp,
into play.
land. God bless.
All right, we just ramp them. Okay, 3 cards left. Okay.
Deal.
Take one of them. Feel free.
Never didn't have it.
Dude, our hand's gas.
Until I play another Thought Not Seer.
It's fine. We have.
Both Infinite Blessed
Blessed
Alliance, yep.
Alliance. And that was fucking awesome.
And untap land here would be great, so we can Edict him and gain some life.
Yeah, man.
They got some choices here. If they have another Thought Not Seer, they might just want to go Alliance. Taking the Jace is pretty bold. We're gonna just aggressively bottom non-untapped lands here. Hey, gang! Genghis John with the brand new subscription. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support.
You want both?
I don't think so.
I thought it was pretty bad because it gets.
I just want to hit my. I just want to hit my 7th land drop, right?
Yeah, look at that. What a professional. I mean, they only have 2 cards left too.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
God, we got the sickest.
And they didn't have a Thought Not last turn.
Someone is TKS. F you. Yeah,
I'm just gonna gain 4.
No. Really?
Yeah, I'm tapping out for approach next turn. I don't want anything to go sideways.
I hate that.
That's great. Shut up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. If they have double smash, you're good.
That's not even true. It's not even true. Gate 7.
All right.
Ah, the sun's up over there, huh?
Please, not another TKS.
All right.
End the game.
Yeah. Dick's out for Harrenby. Got him. All right. Descent upon the Sinful seems great.
You think?
I think Linvala's good in these more mid-rangey matchups. Jace seems meh.
But they took it.
Approach is great. Alliance seems pretty bad, right? Like they've got Matter Reshaper. Got 2 of those.
Okay. It's probably better than Unsummon.
I like that Unsummon can buy us some tempo.
I guess. Censor's insane.
Censor's great. Yeah, all of these down here are great. Be ready for Lost Legacy. Oh, that's a good call. I'm just going to bring in 2 cats to cut these other 2 alliances.
Or leave the Jace.
No, Jace doesn't actually win the game.
Jace can't win the game.
We're bringing in Linvala, 2 cats, and 2 Descents. Yeah, I think that's fine.
I agree. Yeah, this is good.
I think this deck's great, Mr. Silicone. I'm having a good time with it. The sand seems great.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just counter Thought Not Seer and Unsummon their first play.
I don't know how, but Dan said he was like cutting what you call what's the fort? A Glimmer of Genius in some matchups. That seems insane.
That seems suspect. I've never boarded that card out in my life, and I don't plan to start now.
Pick that up.
Yeah, I think so.
Time walk.
Pick your shit up.
God, I thought that was a Censor. I was gonna poop.
Yeah, but like they have a lot of random poopers in their deck, so like I think planning to get a Reality Smasher is probably ambitious. Rather just like sweep it. Sweep it louder. Like we have Cast Out too, so like we have a lot of cards that are good there.
Nice.
Maybe I should have cycled that.
Probably. I thought about it. What is this shit?
Yeah, it's a deck list I stream for a donation deck list. So for those of you that are unfamiliar, if you are a subscriber to the stream for a $12 donation, I will add a reasonable deck list of your submission to my donation deck list queue that I play through them. I currently have 2 deck lists in there. If you are not a subscriber to the stream for a $20 donation, I will add a deck list of your choosing to my donation deck list queue. Now I'm just supreme willing for a land, right? Or am I cycling this for a land? I think I'm cycling this one actually, right? Because I want to keep the I want to keep the supreme will up.
Yeah. Man, that's good.
I don't think we actually care about that, right?
I mean, he's just gonna take one of your draw spell. Who cares?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Nah, I think he might take the
He'd probably take
approach.
Supreme Will. I'd take Supreme Will if I was him.
12 plus 5 is less than 20. Look at that. There's someone that passed their math class. We ended up winning the Mirror Relic. Our configuration is set up much better than Dan Ward's build for the Mirror.
I think they're supposed to take the Supreme Will.
Probably. It depends on the context of their hand, right?
Well, they got 3 cards. They took it, yeah. Now we're certainly recycling again. Fuck. What a beating.
God bless. Ooh, I found a piece of candy.
Not playing around that one. Really less pissed because you just drew three cards, 4 cards. That's a smusher.
Would you like to get tilt seized? Boop.
Right, we need lands, though.
We do need lands. You're not wrong.
That's pretty good.
Hoping not to get smushered. And bottoming. Am I topping this? I feel like I am. I feel like I am. Oh, punished. Yep.
I think it's fine, though.
I think we're supposed to. Yep.
Like, if you hit a land...
Because otherwise we need running lands.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fine. You're dead in 2 turns anyways. This isn't even the second last turn. If they don't play anything, that is. Oh, boy. We need it. You can still survive.
Yeah, we're not dead. That's fine. We get to snare the matter shape and then they don't draw a card from it.
Maybe.
We would have, worth noting, we would have bricked if we would have bottom there, so.
Yeah, they're just going to play Smusher and you're dead. So.
That's true.
Oh, the thing has first strike. Make sure we account for that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's going to take 5 total.
5, right? Okay.
Yep.
Just want to make sure. I've seen that card kill many people.
We're really bad at drawing lands today.
It's fine.
That's fine. We got a 3rd game, right?
Yeah.
Variance game, so I play best of 3. So we'll take 2. This will trigger and make this bigger. And then we are going to be dead to a smusher here, and we need to hit a land, so, you know, need some things to break our way for sure. Derry says. Dead.
Bless the Lion.
Isn't in our deck.
Yeah. Right, it was the tap land too.
Alright, we're on the play for this one. I don't think I want to change anything here. Maybe the cat's not good enough.
I don't think the cat's very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the cat and bring 2 alliance back in.
Yeah, that's what I like.
We're playing 25 lands. We saw how many extra cards that game? 3, 4 extra cards? Something like that. You know, details. Yeah, but someone else just started first to play. It's fine. Yep, mono red. Look at that. Answered your own question.
Cards real good, believe it or not.
Look at that. We're gonna hit 4 lands in 4 turns. This is so weird.
You're still gonna die.
Still gonna die. Still gonna die. You don't bring the authority of the councils are not for zombies. Do not bring them in there. I'm gonna save you from yourself. Don't do it. Yeah, not zombies. Just the red deck. This card draws them cards. Let's cut that out. I mean, it literally just had 6 copies in a Pro Tour top 8, so, like, let's stop pretending that Mono Red's a Magic Online thing and just realize that it's a Magic thing.
No. Stop. No. Come on.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
Thought not see your words.
I'm casting out the Thought-Not Seer in response, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to take it off the table. Caleb with the host. Welcome to folks over from Caleb's channel. We are hanging out playing some Standard this evening. Please brick. Please brick. Please brick. Yeah, they're gonna... Oh, that's good for us. Alright, Glimmer time.
Stop.
Glimmer time. Boop, 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 boop. Those are both great, right?
Is Supreme Will good enough? Are you like looking for Wrath plus a land? I don't know.
I have a land for this Wrath. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I probably don't want that. Definitely want the Fumigate. Am I casting the Fumigate at this point in my life? Am I waiting a turn?
You're waiting to get smashed.
Wait. I could get discard spelled though too.
It's gonna feel real bad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the pressure off the table and preserve my life total a little bit.
Let's see what they draw.
Got some draw 2 cards, which kind of sucks, but
Sky Sovereign.
okay, deal. Doomfall. Okay, I'm gonna take my approach, but if they're doing that, then they're not adding pressure to the table this turn, which is fine. Like I've got cards that redraw here. It's really unfortunate. I feel like we're not in a great spot this game.
Did you really want to Doomfall?
Yeah.
Probably won't. mean, they might not even be able to cast a spell, honestly. Depends what's in their hand.
It's definitely against the discard deck. You want to draw the approaches when you can cast them, for sure.
Not a good spot.
Are they just gonna like take my illumination and my cast out?
Took Illumination? Another one? Oh, it's Doom. Why wouldn't they take cast out if... Oh, they're getting a true back.
Okay.
Seems good.
Return Glint and Sleeve Siphoner, sure.
Yeah. That's weird. They got a lot of cards.
Sure. So long approach. We'll cycle this cast out.
Oh, they're casting the Siphoner again.
Not worried about this for a while.
No, I don't think so.
Wow, the punts. Holy shit. We could have countered the...
Yeah.
Oh, could have countered their discard spell and then been in an amazing spot. I'm just gonna pass the turn. That was a pretty big mistake. Because, like, there was nothing else we could have gotten there that we would have been... So, like, yeah, that could easily lose us this game. Easily lose us this game. Little things like that. Gonti. I'm going to cast this in response because I might be willing to Supreme Will this if we draw it, I think. Good beat. Good beat.
A nice one.
I guess I should have known it was on top of my deck and just let that resolve first and bottom some lands. So, a little bit of bad intervariance this match for sure. Made a couple small mistakes, but just like largely just getting punished for things that just like are outside of our control. It's possible I'm just supposed to fumigate those two dorks there, but like them getting the Liliana back to Gonti doesn't sound particularly appealing.
Game 2 was pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, game 2 we got really unlucky. I feel like we didn't really have any decisions we could have made differently in game 2. Here we had a couple of small percentage plays. And like with this Cataract and the way everything else lined up, I think if we would have Supreme Willed their discard spell, we would have been fine.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Now we could hit the
Double approach.
yeah, we could approach here. I don't know, maybe.
Well, step 1. Shitty thing is we just don't have any way to dig through our deck here.
I mean, like we could just like last a couple of turns, right?
Yeah, we're at 22.
Or 22, and like I've got a Wrath, and I got a Stasis Snare this one, so they can't Liliana it back to grab the approach.
It's pretty annoying, yeah. Oh, they can kill their own guy too with Obnex and get it back.
Oh, that's funny. But they don't want to do that for a couple of turns, right?
2 turns. So you're actually gonna have to Stasis Snare this turn.
This is a boat?
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
that's okay.
So I'm going to lose the Fumigate, I assume?
You might lose a Stasis Snare, to be honest.
Yeah, depending on what the line they see. The Fumigate is like the most appealing one, right?
Yeah, they should take the Stasis Snare, but I think they're gonna take the Fumigate. Yeah. That's great for you on another transgress. Oh, okay, well. Can we do... Yeah, we can still do everything this turn.
So the problem is he controls when he Gantes us again, so if they're smart, they're going to be counting, right? Alright, so
We're at 6.
there were six cards until the thing. This is 5. This could be 4 if I do it here.
I don't think we're supposed to do that.
And then our draw step is 3.
You're at 20.
I think I'm supposed to start by cycling this.
I agree. I think you're supposed to wait now.
Wait. Okay, yeah, I'm playing my land for the turn. And just kind of pass and see what they do.
So you're at 5 cards now.
Am I snaring this?
No. The Ganti's gonna fucking rail you. Especially if they play a second one. I'd be waiting, yeah. I'd just certainly be waiting. You're 5 cards away here. Omnix is gonna hurt.
So if I cycle into a Supreme Will or a Glimmer, we win the game?
Yeah. I think it's fine to...
Just take the hit this turn?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's only 8, right? Does it push you to 12?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this is fine.
So that's not even 2 turn clock. So. Like, Smasher could be real fucking bad, but... They're getting something back here?
Yeah.
Matter Shaper?
I have a Reality Smasher that they could have gotten back pre-combat. They took a Battery Shaper. They can cast that. Okay. So we're hoping to find Supreme Will or Glimmer here.
Yeah. Enter end step, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That's interesting.
Would also settle for one of the Descents we boarded in.
Yeah, Descent would be insane. 4 cards.
I think I have to take them off this Thought Nut Seer now.
Yeah, probably. Could also draw us a Cycler. That's a big one. 3 cards now.
We have 4 card types too.
Yeah, we're 3 cards away from this. Wow, that's insane. And we're insulated from a... Jeez. Yeah, we're in good shape. I think you're 2 cards away now, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we should be 2 cards away. So we got to not get Gantied, basically.
Yeah, pretty sure 2 cards away.
And we have this alliance to deal with the Smasher that we know about.
Omnix won't kill you either, because you can gain life.
Yep. No, Blessed Alliance gains us 4.
Oh, they should have... Oh, they didn't have enough to activate their thing? Their land?
They,
At that?
Oh, they
That
could have...
one?
That was tapped.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but...
It's the farthest thing from fine. Shut up.
It's not good.
They do play 2 Ganties. They do play 2 Ganties.
Pretty good draw. Pretty good draw.
And they discarded one other one earlier. And remember if I would have just cycled my thing earlier, we would have just like won this game by a lot, right? Like if I would have cycled my whatever it was, my cast out, and hit the Supreme Will to counter the thing to approach earlier, we would have won this game by a lot.
Oh, that's what they hit, at least. Okay.
There is a third thing in our decks. Like, we could just draw the third one here, too.
Yeah. That's rough.
That is not it. Am I just casting this to send? I think I am, right?
Yeah, probably.
It's like, don't want to take extra damage.
You can't take extra damage anymore.
They have so many discard spells in their deck.
Just fucking Liliana's gonna nerf that thing, which sucks. Oh, yeah, we're dead in 2 turns, basically.
How?
The emblem, every time they draw a card too, so they have...
It's 3 turns. We have Blessed Alliance.
Yeah,
It's 4 turn cycle.
And we have 30 cards now, yeah.
Sure, Brutesy, but like you don't talk about like the unwinnable situation. You talk about like what are our possible outs. All right, let's play to our possible outs. Like that's how you play Magic. Like you don't go, oh, I can't win the game and we stop playing here and we just like turn ourselves off. Like that's stupid to put it to put it bluntly. Like you wanna be thinking about, okay, what's the best way? We're in a bad situation. What are our outs to get out of this situation? What's the best way we can maximize our play to put ourselves in a position to play to those outs? And I mean, if they didn't take the approach, that approach went to the bottom of my deck. So like, again, so like we're hoping to like have the other one. Yep. All right, we should basically just be dead here. Yeah, we're dead because they get to spin this back and take the smasher. So if we would have cycled the, if we would have cycled that turn when they transgressed us,
or doomfall, whatever,
and then when they whatever the doomfall was to take our approach, if we would have cycled there, we would have been able to hit it and then cast the first approach much earlier. Then we would have won this game pretty handily. So little things, like the whole game was decided around that one decision. Like you can look at it and say, oh, well, my opponent got a little bit lucky and they like had their second Ganti in the top 30 cards, but like ultimately the thing that lost us this game was a decision that came back to like something that I made on the 5th turn of the game where I just like didn't cycle my thing in response to them casting their discard spell when I should have. So
it's not like I don't think it's a clear cut decision either, because you don't want to like just
no. I think it is a clear cut decision, and the reason why it is clear cut is because there's no card we could draw there that we would want them to take more than the approach, right? Because like we could cast the approach the following turn. So like regardless of what we drew there, our best play the following turn is cast the approach. So we should have cycled it. We could have hit Censor or Supreme Will there because they were completely tapped out. So like regardless of what we hit, we didn't. If like they take something other than the thing, the approach, then like we're super happy with it. That's fine. We finished 3-2. What was this first one? That was
zombies. No, we beat zombies in the one weird one. What did we lose to?
I don't remember. I think I like this configuration more than the other one. The Stasis Snares were pretty good. They were better than the stupid Aether Meltdown. Yep. Unsummoned still been great. So these deck lists, for those people that aren't familiar, GP Minneapolis this past weekend, Dan Ward and another player finished 10th and 28th respectively with different blue-white approach the second sun deck lists, control lists similar to this. And this is kind of a hodgepodge of those two successful lists. All right. I might play another match or two before we go to bed. Do you want to play more standard, or do we want to play some modern? Play some Kiki Chord. I kind of want to play some Kiki Chord.
It's therapy. I made you sit through standard.
It's therapy. I made you sit through standard.
I think this deck's reasonable, though.
It might be. I mean, it can't possibly be worse than most of the things I play.
Blue-white control.
Let's play some modern.
Yeah, do that.
All right, so half a second here. We're going to